Welcome, friends, to another beautiful edition of Salty Logs. I have brought with me two true thespians of the flesh and blood world. I only learned what thespian is recently, and I have with me a two-pack, 2/3 of the Flesh and Pod podcast. Welcome, Jordan and Logan. All right, so for those who do not know, we have been collecting wonderful chat logs from Talishar because when the game goes digital and you don't have to show your face, people become douchebags. And we want to make sure that everybody is well aware of the complete Tom-assery of people and what they like to say. So this, my friends, is Salty Logs. And our first act, we will feature Jordan, the Mouseketeer with the geography failure. You will be reading as Player 1. Player 2 shall be you, Logan, and I will be the narrator. Player 2 pitched Channel Lake Frigid. Aether Ashwing was targeted. Player 1.
Just do it.
Player 2 undid their last event, their last action. Player 2 pitches Channel Lake Frigid again. Dromai targeted. Player 2 played Waning Moon. Player 2 pitched Aether Icevein. Dromai was targeted.
Let me out!
Waning Moon deals 3 arcane damage. Icelander created a frostbite for playing an ice card. Aether Hail deals 3 arcane damage. Player 2 wins!
Disgusting. Fucking slur for the developmentally disabled.
This might be the most angry I've seen someone at Dumpster Icelander.
That's just one Nats. Dumpster? You're brain dead. G.
The G at the
The
end
G
of it.
is perfect. Oh
And
my lord.
Scene. Appreciating the fact that you did not say the slur.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I was wondering how we were going to get around that, and you played it well. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I was like, I don't want my name, my face saying this word on the internet in general. So I was like, well, I am dedicated to the text material, but this text material sucks. This guy sucks.
You're an originalist, right?
Well.
In Act 2, we have a nice little back-to-backer here. This is kind of like, what movie came out in 2 parts? Like Dune. There's like Dune and then the follow-up to Dune, but it's not really a sequel. It's just like the continuation.
Kill Bill?
Kill Bill, exactly.
Kill Bill.
Yes. We got a Kill Bill for exude confidence here. And part of me thinks that the same doofus who got pissed off about this went into another game and got pissed off about it, but we'll let the people decide. So here is.
Hold, please. Would you like to read the text of Exude Confidence for our listeners, as this may be important?
Yes, we'll go to the scholar with the ears on. Can you please read us the text for Exude Confidence?
While Exude Confidence isn't defended by a card with equal or greater attack, the defending hero can't play or activate instance or defense can't read either. Instance or defense reactions this combat chain.
Okay, here we go. And so begins the 2-parter of Exude Confidence. We'll say in this case, player 1 will be Logan. Player 2 shall be you. And we open the scene. Player 2 has pitched Autumn's Touch, resolving on the play of the ability is Exude Confidence, which gains 2 power. Player 2 has passed. Player 1 has passed. Name that shall not be named has won the game as the combat has resolved and the hit for 4 damage has created lethal. Player 1.
Couldn't play a D-react? What the heck? LOL!
Opponent has disconnected. I mean, let's be real. Player 2 in this case was just along for the ride. Now, show us your victory face again, Jordan. We find the defendant guilty, and then Jordan, yay! Huzzah!
Justice has been served.
actually kind of like the game was over, right? Like the game had resolved, and player 1 was like, wait, I can't play a D-React, and then what the heck, and then LOL and left. Like, that's not that bad. This is merely the appetizer for this, which is so much better.
I have a good voice in my head that I'm going to do, but I don't care about the player. Like, the voice is totally irrelevant to the player. So, Logan, do you have a preference?
If you have a voice in your head for this, I will just be straight ham and I will play player 2
Okay.
and allow you to go with the breadth of character you see for player 1.
Okay, I do think the voice better matches player 1, but the voice works either way. So, if you're okay with that.
Peeled straight from the headlines of the internet. Player 2 has passed.
Why can't I react? What the fuck?
Dude! Confidence.
But that works for one combat chain. This is a new one.
Works for the whole chain if I don't break it.
Well, fuck that.
Opponent has disconnected. Rage quit! We got a rage quit! Yeah, this one is much like the other one. However, this one, there was no resolution to the game except for the fact that player 1 got salty AF because they have never apparently seen a card that came out in Monarch that has been only played in most aggro decks, but, you know.
Yeah, most people don't know what cards from Monarch do outside of Prism players, so.
But Chain, but it was never played in Chain. But, I mean, Exude Confidence is a card that, yes, it's a little bit complex, but it's not like one of those obscure weirdo cards that you pull out of your ass and you're like, hey, I'm going to try to catch someone off guard who doesn't know how this works. This is a card that was played.
Point of information, pulling cards out of your ass leaves cardboard cuts on the tunnel on the way out and can result in anal fissures that last 4 to 6 weeks. Please refrain from pulling cards out of your ass.
It also might be an unsportsmanlike minor.
It could be
might,
UC minor, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be careful about that. To be fair, I forget that Command and Conquer has defense react text. Like, I just regularly forget that you can't D-react. I always try, 100% of the time.
Slam it down, unmovable. No.
Yeah, they're like, no, pick that back up, yeah.
and Nats, I was playing Enlightened Strikes in my Oldham deck, which, you know, is a thing people do. And I was playing Pummels, but they were German. And I forgot that I don't really read German that well. And I tried to pummel Enlightened Strike at least twice. And both times like, oops, can't do that. By the way, there's no pummel here. Don't worry about it. Not going to happen to you next turn.
Your enthusiasm, your acting chops were on point. We're going to say bye to each of you in your most dramatic goodbye. Dracula-esque, if you wish. You can we'll start with you, Jordan. You could say your goodbyes.
Fare thee well, sweet lovers of 983 Media and Matt Flaketh DeMarco. Follow with me on our audio books, the audio periodicals, perhaps, over on the Spotify or the Fruit Which Fell from the Tree and Cast Out Adam and Eve Apple podcasts.
It was a quince, numbnuts.
Was it? It didn't happen.
Thy nuts feeleth no pain, for they are numbeth.
Watch us on Flesh and Blood.
Please. Fare thee well. Parting is such sweet sorrow. You may find me where birds are tweet and Twitter in the nether at Logan Petersen. Please put me in your Twitter circle and I will be as unhinged as ever.
If you have a salty log you'd like to submit, and we'll get 2 more hopefully
complete idiots.
That's
Complete
correct.
Idiots.
Send them our way over at WatchFlake or at 983 TV. Either way, we want to hear them. And drop your comments. Friends, thank you so much for listening to Salty Logs. Stay unsalted. It's better that way. We'll catch you soon. Goodbye.